slow lane when I'm driving the machine. True vision, big dream. Kingpin of the scene. They be talking on the net. I just count the green. Cash. From a phantom to a ghost.
All right, so I'm pretty sure y'all are already aware of the whole PlayStation situation that is going around. It's doing rounds on the internet right now, as we speak. At least at the time I'm recording this. Why I chose to record it now, don't ask. I just got off work like not even that long ago, so I decided to get it over with at this point because there's some stuff I want to definitely get off my chest about this. Mainly for how some of the people are just like responding to it too, also as well, or responding to me about it for that matter. So just recently, PlayStation already had confirmed on Twitter, and I don't know if they confirmed it anywhere else, but I seen it on Twitter that they were going to be, yeah, you know what, let me just pull up this real quick so I can just read it to you. That way you can get the better idea of what's going on here. Here we go. And I just obviously bookmarked it too also as well. It says starting May 20th, PlayStation Plus prices for new customers, mind you, for new customers, by the way, will increase in select regions. So it's not going around everywhere in every region possible. It is going in select regions, and it's for mainly just new customers. But I still don't like where this went regardless. Due to ongoing market conditions, prices will start at $10.99 USD, $9.99 EUR. I can't speak for shit, sorry. $7.99 GBP. I can't speak for shit. I'm really sorry. For 1 month subscriptions, and $27.99 USD, $27.99 EUR, $21.99 GBP for 3 month subscriptions. This price does not apply to current subscribers except in Turkey and India, unless the existing subscription changes or lapses. So what I'm basically reading from this is that it's excluding the people who already have subscriptions with PlayStation, but at the same time, they can also still get affected too somehow. That's basically what I got from this a little bit. But at the same time, granted, it's not a big fucking price increase, but the problem is it's still an increase nonetheless. And we know based off of PlayStation history at this point that they are not really one to lower their prices at all. Like, if you go back and look at the PS Plus history, like prices, it's always gone up. It's never went down. Like back in the single tier era between 2010 and 2022, you had basically at launch $49.99 a year, which honestly wouldn't have been that bad of a price right there at that. If I'm being completely honest, it wouldn't have been that bad if it actually stayed at that. But the fact that it keeps rising up is what's really like low-key kind of frustrating, bro. September 2016 goes up to $59.99. The $10 plus increase. So at that point, it's just like, okay, $10 more. That's not too crazy, but still a little weird how it just went up $10. Then you get the tiered revamp in June 2022. So then that's when they started with the whole like fucking PS Plus Essential, Extra, and Premium tiers. Essential starting at $59.99 a year, and Extra $99.99 for a year, and Premium at $119.99 a year, which is fucking mind-boggling too, by the way. Like, that's I don't even know, dude. It's crazy because that's, and I basically am a extra tier subscription subscriber too. So like, and I've been using the 3-month one for quite some time now at this point, because I just really don't think paying over $100 to be able to play online is really suitable or reasonable. In fact, I don't think paying to play online in general is reasonable either. I think it's pretty fucking stupid. I actually prefer the time when we actually had free PS Plus. Like, yeah, still you can keep the discounts and whatnot and whatever, stuff like that. If you want to do that and whatever, that's cool. But like, bro, just give us the PS Plus for free, bro. Like, at this point, if you do that, you basically are setting yourself on the right track to like gaining the trust back from the people, bro. Like, if you're being completely honest, that's just the way to go about it. At least a start. It's a start. It's not gonna be the holy grail of the whole thing, but it's gonna be a fucking start at this point. Then you got the major price hike that began in September 2023. So all those prices that I just listed that are still at fucking what, at $59.99, $99.99, and $119.99. Post September price, they went up. So the year for the essential was $79.99. The extra went up to $134.99, and then premium is $159.99. Damn near half of fucking $200 at that point. You're half off the 200 at that point. You're pretty much reaching close to that. Like, I don't understand why it went to that point. I don't know who the fuck decided that shit, but that was stupid as hell. That's possibly the dumbest fucking decision I've seen made in terms of the PS Plus side of things at this point. That was stupid, bro. Like, 33% increase for essential, 35% increase for extra, and 33% increase for fucking premium. Like, it's fucking insane, dude. The only way the PS Plus actually gets like a fucking, the prices go down for that is if we get a sale or like during the holidays or some shit like that. Like, you will never see these prices go down at all unless if it's those two options, those specific two. And just honestly explaining all that is really like just, it's low-key frustrating because it's like, how are they getting away with this? Well, I know how people are still fucking buying it, but it's like at the same time, and I'm one of the idiots that's still doing it too also, but at the same time, I'm not really buying much anymore from PlayStation at this point because it's just, I really don't, it doesn't sit right with me anymore at this point, especially digitally wise. I'm not buying anything digitally from the PlayStation Store at this point anymore. I got into the point where I want to get all my games physical now. Like, I'm starting my physical collection at this point. I have like 5 different games now in my physical collection. About to add a 6th one pretty soon, maybe 7th actually, if anything at that point. And same with my Switch collection too. I'm actually adding more physical games to my Switch collection as well. So you know, that also is another thing. So the fact that it's because it's showing now on here that the 1 month subscription, based off what we know now from this year, is getting at least a $1 increase for the 1 month subscription and a $3 increase for the 3 month subscription, which doesn't still make any sense at all. It literally does not. I don't understand why they did that. And I know y'all are gonna probably sit there and be like, it's only like $1 and $3 increase. It's not that big of an increase. You're like, listen, a price hike is still a price hike. In terms of value, logistically and mathematically, this is still a increase regardless of however you choose to view it at that point. And the only reason why I'm getting upset about it is because, one, this is gonna turn into something even more worse. What may seem like a measly little fucking $1 to $3 price increase is gonna probably turn into fucking 50 or fucking 100 just the next fucking month. Or fuck, if they can't wait that long, they'll probably do it in the next fucking few weeks. We don't know. Given based off of fucking Sony's track record at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually decide to fucking go this route in the first place and do that to begin with, because I'm kind of just really over what they're doing right now at this point. I'm kind of honestly getting to the point where I'm heavily considering just not paying for Plus anymore and just all my purchases are just gonna go straight to either like just like physical games for fucking my PlayStation and just playing those out regardless of me having it PlayStation Plus or not, and just honestly focusing mainly on my fucking subscriptions on Nintendo Switch Online and just fucking whatever I decide to get on Steam. It's actually fucking mind-boggling too. Like I literally I haven't had this my computer for what, I had it for like at least like over a year now at this point at least. So I'm still relatively new to Steam, but I'm still also like slightly moving towards the Steam more and my Switch more than my PlayStation. I'm mainly playing my Switch more than anything else in my area right now, in my gaming area, because I have a Switch too. I have a PC, I have Steam, and then I have a PlayStation 5. But all of this, and it's good to have variety, but bro, I'm like dead ass considering like just dropping the PS5 at this point and just not even bothering with it anymore, and just sticking to just PC and fucking Switch at this point, because I don't know what else that honestly they can possibly do. Hell, if Xbox keeps making fucking smarter moves with what they're doing right now, I may possibly fucking start eyeballing them a little bit low key at one for their new fucking console when that shit drops out. You never know. But at the same time, that's neither here nor there. So now let me get into the annoying part. Well, slightly more annoying part, because that other part beforehand was annoying too. But so I made a post or quote post about it on Threads of all places because I seen it on there at the time being. But so once I seen the post off of Threads, at that point I was like, okay, now this is legit, because I saw it on Twitter, but I saw it like from a screenshot at first, and then I saw the actual PlayStation like profile set like posted to it themselves like after I saw the Threads post. So I went on here and I said, so their plan is to increase prices regardless of the fact that Xbox lowered their own to gain the trust of their fans back. Like, who the fuck is making these decisions at PlayStation, bro? Fire his/her ass right now. And I genuinely said that with literally all my I stand on that too. I don't care. And there was a good couple of people who were sitting there trying to defend it or justify it at this point, which made me lose my mind a little bit, because I'm like, how are you sitting here defending what they're doing right now? Because again, as I just stated earlier, this still can turn into something even worse and affect everyone else as a whole that is playing on PlayStation. Like, we've seen Sony do this before numerous times and they get away with it every time because we let them. So who's to say that they won't do it again now? They're already starting. They just haven't fully fucking shown their actual plans for the whole thing to begin with. Because this is not it. This is definitely not it. I can tell this is definitely not it. They will definitely do more. They will do more harm than good later down the line. It's just a matter of when they choose to reveal that is really the issue here at this point. There's people that like literally went in my comment section and told me like, oh, your Xbox upped their prices $10 and then they decreased it down to $8 and you're complaining about a $1 price. Like, first of all, bitch, shut the fuck up. That's number one. Two, it's a $1 and $3 price. Three, your pea-sized brain cannot realize that this is still a bad decision making regardless. Because if you want people to jump ship over to your console, wouldn't you want to do the same thing and at least fucking follow suit what Xbox is doing? Wouldn't you want to do that or try to at least compete with it at that point, so you can have people look at your prices and be like, oh, theirs is lower than Xbox, even more lower, actually, I should say. I would still take over PlayStation at this point. Because granted, yes, while Game Pass is more expensive than PlayStation Plus, it still has somewhat better value than PlayStation Plus, if I'm being completely honest. Because you can't really exactly go back and play all of the catalogs of the fucking PS1, 2, 3 era at all. You can only play a select of those games that they choose to give to you or that they can bring to you because of like licensing situations and whatnot and whatever. Xbox, they basically have their damn whole entire fucking catalog, Xbox 360 to the first Xbox, to all of that on their fucking Game Pass. From just that right there. So in terms of value, they have more to offer. But at least actually, no. I'll rephrase that. In terms of quality, they have more. PlayStation, I mean, quality. PlayStation has more quality. Xbox has quantity, but at the same time, in this sense, their quantity is kind of still somewhat reaching over a little bit of their quality. Actually, I don't even know where I'm going with that, honestly. I'm gonna just stop right there because that's just gonna get confusing at that point, as we already know how Sony is. They don't tell us shit to begin with until the last very fucking minute. Like, they really don't. These are the same people who literally get hacked numerous times and don't want to tell nobody about it. And these are the same people that also have their servers go down constantly and don't want to tell anybody about it either too, to at least give awareness for that matter. These people are already fucking untrustworthy to begin with as it is. And why I'm still playing their console, it still baffles me to begin with in the first place. Maybe because I just grew up with it and I just kind of just felt some sort of like loyalty, I guess, with it. But like, it still just baffles me at how fucking ridiculous their fucking decision making is. Don't get me wrong, not everything they have decided to do was bad. It's just that the majority of it is bad. That's the problem here. And that's what I'm basically trying to get at. Dude, somebody even on here said Sony can do a little bit whatever they want until Xbox starts to release great exclusives again. Just push it until that day comes, if it ever comes again.
What?
Bro, people like you with that mindset are why they are still doing shit like this to begin with. And at this point, this got nothing to do with Xbox. Well, it does, but at the same time, it also doesn't. It's just that right now, Xbox is starting to try to make their comeback, and they're trying to regain their footing right now. PlayStation needs to fucking get their shit together, because they've literally had all this time in the world while Xbox was on sabbatical. And now that they're coming back, you're literally just fumbling at this point with off the first start to try and do some shit like this. Someone else came on here into my comment section talking about fucking Game Pass is still more expensive, but go on. Like, I don't genuinely understand what was the point of that, to be honest with you. And I literally replied to them saying, and how much longer will that statement last? Because they never decreased their PS Plus prices unless it's a sale. So please go ahead and defend their ridiculous decision making. Random no profile picture. Sorry, I couldn't speak for shit. This same guy then says fucking don't need a profile picture to call this selective outrage out. It is ridiculous that prices are going up, but you personally have smoke for PlayStation and only PlayStation, while Game Pass has stripped of its primary features for consoles. Increase in price across the board, but a new CEO lowers the price by $2 and they suddenly are a pro consumer. Miss me with that nonsense. As much as PlayStation Plus improved while keep the price increases minimum, here you are. What? I'm reading this right now and I can't even fucking understand what the fuck he's saying right now. You don't even fucking believe what you're saying. What the fuck is this shit, bro? First, oh my god. First and foremost, bitch. Oh my, you know what? You know, it's crazy to me that this person literally is calling this selective outrage, and yet somehow, like, first of all, I grew up on PlayStation, by the way, so I have a right to fucking literally go and criticize what they're doing. And I don't have to like everything that they're doing also as well. That's another thing. But the fact that they even calling this selective outrage, yet I've literally talked shit about Xbox and Nintendo at the same time before too, is even more insane. But because you only saw my post about me talking shit about PlayStation, you then call it selective outrage. Selective, right? Like, so you just didn't bother to go scroll down further into my other posts and possibly see where I may have fucking talked shit about Xbox or Nintendo. It probably might not be on Threads. It might be on other apps for all I fucking know. But I know I definitely have made fucking comments about Xbox and Nintendo too. Whether that be on stories or whatever the fuck the case may be, everyone else has gotten the same treatment. But because I said PlayStation's name, you want to get offended and come at me calling it selective outrage. How? Where is the common sense going, bro? Where is it located? I don't know. Literally, some of those comments I've literally, like, I haven't even read all of them, honestly. I responded to a lot of them. I responded to all of them probably, but a good portion of them is literally like people like just sitting there and justifying it, or just blatantly just defending it as if it's supposed to be a good fucking thing, which is really baffling to me. Like, I just don't understand what the purpose of this is to begin with. And the fact that they're saying is because it's for what was it, ongoing market something, whatever, some shit like that, that's bullshit. It's clearly they just want the fucking extra money. That's not the case. We all know what the fuck it is for. Stop the fucking bullshit, bro. Anyways, I'm done ranting. I just wanted to come on here and just honestly, like, just talk about this real quick, because this was kind of low-key irritating, and the people that are literally defending it or justifying this is just also as idiotic and fucking retarded as I honestly imagine it would be. Anyways, for the sensible and actually knowledgeable people about this situation, actually who know, you know, the right from wrong for this, should probably be aware of this and definitely try to avoid people at all costs about this topic, because damn, there really are some fucking idiots out there, a lot of them actually, and that is just really not a good conversation to have. Anyways, y'all take it easy. If you end up liking this whole entire thing with what Sony is doing, or if you justify them doing this whole price increase, I genuinely hope you step on a Lego. Anyone else though, you know, I hope you have a good night. I'm gonna go ahead and try to edit this real quick. It's out as soon as possible. And yeah, that's all I got for today.